Hi, I am Toya Butler, a student at the University of Wisconsin at Whitewater. I am majoring in corporate and health communications with a minor in entrepreneurship. What I plan to do with my degree is pursue a career in human resources management. I plan to be a human resources manager. And I also plan on starting several business ventures that I want to be successful because having the degree in communications has improved not only my communication skills but my leadership skills. And having the solid foundation of having the minor in entrepreneurship provides me with the knowledge and the tools that I need to start those successful business ventures. Enough about me. Let's move on to the intervention artifact. And again, this is pertaining to mental health awareness among college students. And the deliverable. The world has many forms of health concerns. However, mental health is a growing concern that affects the lives of millions of people. Over 70% of college students reported experiencing some form of mental illness. With this infographic, I am proposing that we bring awareness to mental health and the statistics that illustrate the truth about the fight to prevent mental illness. It will appear posted throughout college campuses. This infographic will represent the knowledge and data needed in order for college students to be awakened to the importance of mental health awareness. Millions of dollars are spent on care costs for mental health concerns. It's time we invest funds in preventative measures that will raise awareness. We at You'reNotAlone.com want everyone to know, especially college students, that you are not alone and we love you. Here you will see on the infographic that it's food for thought. This information is letting you know that you're not alone. Look at the statistics. College students, mental health matters. 70% of college students reported mental health concerns. If you see towards the second layer of this infographic, it says in the middle, this is a percentage of college students surveyed. And you'll see on either side the statistics of those students surveyed. 38% reported depression, 76% reported stress. And then on the other side of that, you'll see 47% reported anxiety, 49% reported loneliness. And then if you move to the next layer of the infographics, it discusses the money that is spent on treating these illnesses. Depression, $334 billion. Stress, $190 billion. Anxiety, $34 billion. I just want everybody to know on that second layer, on that next layer, it's basically talking about the importance of seeking the help that you need if you experience symptoms of mental health illness. And that could be stress, it could be anxiety, but you have to really gauge what it is that you're feeling and then seek the necessary resources in order to help. As you can see on one of the last layers, it says counseling center use has increased by 20 to 30% since 2020. And then finally, I just want to say if you're experiencing a mental health emergency, call 988, or for life-threatening emergencies, dial 911 for assistance. Furthermore, I wanted to explain the importance of this infographic and discuss concept number one of my intervention paper, and that's planning health promotion campaigns. Mental health awareness is crucial. In this section of the assignment, I want to discuss the concept of planning health promotion campaigns. This concept is crucial to the promotion of good mental health in our country and abroad. Why are health promotion campaigns important? They provide methods and solutions to improve health in our society. Furthermore, health promotion campaigns are systematic efforts to influence people to engage in health enhancing behaviors. Then I want to discuss the campaign. The campaign is titled You're Not Alone. And the company name is You're Not Alone. The segmentation and targeting is college students. And then this first step of the campaign is to define the situation. This is a primary prevention campaign. The increase in mental health related illnesses has doubled in the past 5 years. YouAreNotAlone.com plans to implement a strong social media campaign to increase awareness and dispel stigmas. Step number 2, we're going to analyze and segment the target audience. And that audience is college students. And we're going to use questionnaires and focus groups as our methodology. The third step is establish the campaign goals. The first goal is promote healthy habits. Second, preventative health management. Third, seek help when needed. And fourth, patient-provider communication. I want to talk a little bit about patient-provider communication. One aspect of the campaign of particular importance is communication between patients and providers. Research shows that this relationship is critical to preventative care. Communication between patients and their healthcare providers is a fundamental aspect of healthcare quality that has a wide-ranging effect on the outcomes of care. And step number 4, we're going to select the channels of communication. And those are going to be pamphlets, brochures, of course, this very important infographic, which is our food for thought technique. Then we're going to do social media, campus events. Now let's move on to concept number 2, and that's mental health awareness. Health should be a priority for everyone. However, particularly college students and specifically mental health. Accessibility should not be a deterrent to being aware of mental health. There is a lot of information available via healthcare providers and even through technology such as the internet. Did you know that over 40 million adults 18 years plus in the United States are said to have anxiety, which is the most common mental illness? Number 2, did you know that in the past 5 years the number of students declaring mental health concerns has doubled? And then number 3, did you know that 62% of students with mental health issues drop out of college? And then I want to move on to concept number 3, and that is early and preventative care. It is healthier and ultimately less costly to prevent illness and injury than to treat them once they become serious. One of the forms of care that I think is very important for preventative care is self-care. And some forms of self-care include physical self-care, and that's activities such as regular sleep, nutritious meals, physical activity. And then mental and cognitive self-care, and that's engaging in things such as reading and learning new skills. And then there's social care, and that's nurturing your relationships and connecting with people. And then there's spiritual care, and that's where you nourish the soul, such as meditation, volunteering, and spending time in nature. These are all ways that are preventative measures that can help with mental health concerns. and especially more preventative measures. Self-care is a very preventative measure in uh, alleviating or eliminating mental health issues. It is of the utmost importance that college students take their mental health very seriously and that they avoid feeling stigmatized. Your mental health matters more than what other people say about you. And then I just want to say that research has shown that health professionals and healthcare students are often unsure of how to interact with and treat people that have mental health issues and even other disabilities. But it's very important that these providers and healthcare professionals that they overcome those barriers to providing exceptional care, because what's most important is that people feel comfortable, that they feel like they're getting solutions, and that the results are shown in the outcome. So, in conclusion, I just want to say the intervention is to implement communication that will inform college students of the importance of mental health and the fact that they are not alone. The primary goal of the campaign is to raise awareness to prevent more serious consequences of unchecked mental health. And again, my name is Toya Butler, and I just want to say thank you and happy and healthy living.